welcome back to the Sports Talk Podcast, Season 3, Episode 7. My name is Chase Moskowitz, President and Senior, along with
Vice President Junior Kieran Hutzel,
Vice President Junior Daniel Omesh,
Technical Difficulty,
Freshman Sam Egerman, Freshman Sean Worth,
Freshman Alessio Moffitt,
Freshman Thomas Antonelli,
and Mr. J. All right, guys. So we have some, not big news yet, but it's going to be in the next coming days, so might as well just talk about it, right? Juan Soto, we're down to the top 5 teams. The Mets, Blue Jays, Yankees, Dodgers, and Red Sox, I'm pretty sure. So let's get to Dan. He's going to get 30 seconds to just talk about it, and we're going to listen to him.
Okay, I've been seeing in the recent reports, passing all the ESPN inside reporters that, the agency, the Boras agency is going to give the Yankees the last licks of the final offer. So here's my scenario. I think the Mets, since, Cohen's got money coming out of places that we don't even know about, but I think, the Mets, they are going to offer the highest, but I think the Yankees, when you're at the stages of this much money for one player, $5 million does not mean that much. I think the Yankees sign him 14 to 15 years, $695 million is my ballpark offer. But if it goes a tear over 700, I'm fine with that too. But 750, I could probably say the Yankees did not lose Soto if we don't sign him for that much money.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I agree with you. I really don't think he's worth as much as what they're trying to give him. Like, they're trying to give him like $750 million. Which, if Shohei Ohtani gets $700 million, he's like the only person. Like, maybe Judge, if he got paid if he got paid this year, Judge would probably be worth around that also. But Shohei is like the only one who's really worth that money. So like 700 plus. So, if the Yankees don't get Soto, I think we have a viable plan B with Corbin Burns, Willie Adames, a couple bullpen. Well, I think we have a chance to get one. So, yeah.
I think at this point, all of the teams that are still in the race are offering enough for him to want to go there, but it's just whoever he wants to go to. If he wants to go to the Yankees and have another playoff chance, he will. If he doesn't, wants to go to one of the newer teams, he will.
As Dan said, but like the Stevie Cohen pulling out of money out of nowhere, we see that the Dodgers are in the run. I mean, you don't know where they're going to get that money too. They just signed Blake Snell. They get Soto. I think they have the team of the century.
All right. Yeah, so I want to just say with Juan Soto, my thoughts and opinions are, number one, I'm a Mets fan, and I don't think he's going to sign with the Mets. Number two, real quick, $750 million is just crazy money. That's what they're talking about. Okay, let me finish though. $750 million is just crazy. If we're talking about other contracts like Soto, or with the other players with the caliber of Soto, like Mike Trout, Lindor, Aaron Judge, that he's getting like almost double, which is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna give it to Lucas to talk some more.
For Soto, honestly, I loved him. I loved him this year. I really, really would have loved to have him back. But it wouldn't be that bad if we didn't have him because, like we said, if we get Soto, we're not gonna have at all any money to spend to get a better team defensively after we. The year's 20 team at MLB. They're going to be like the Oakland Athletics are right now. But I think if we don't get Soto, we can use Willie Adames, get more defense, also get some more pitchers, Max Fried, Corbin Burns, and we can wait even longer than
I kind of agree with you, Lucas. The money situation, here's the thing. The Yankees made $689 million in revenue this season. I guarantee you 95% of that's because of Juan Soto. I tell you this now, the Yankees are in a very extreme situation. If we pay Soto, we could still have a mega off season. I think my dream off season would be signing Juan Soto, trading for Cody Bellinger, calling up Caleb Durbin, and getting full seasons of Jazz, Dominguez, and Durbin, and also getting a few bullpen arms, and maybe Tanner Scott. Kieran, give us a little bit dumpster dive into the free agent market.
Another definitely really interesting move the Yankees could make is that a Korean second baseman star Hae-Sung Kim just recently got posted, and I looked at his stats. In 120, almost 130 games, he's batting .311, 11 home runs, 75 ribbies. If that was 162, that would be 20 home run, 100 RBI season. Still batting over 300, and I really think that he could definitely be a good lefty bat and a good defensive guy the Yankees could get.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing with Soto and the signings and all that, I'd say, number one, he's going to sign in the next coming days. Number two, if it's with the Yankees, I think the Yankees are probably out of free agency, like signing other players. I don't know how you can sign a player to $700 million and then get others. Maybe the Dodgers would, like Shohei, but it's just a lot of money. I mean, it's hard to think about that, and I think the Mets will sign Pete Alonso. All right, we're going to get to basketball. It was a quick session here, a quick talk about free agency, but let's get to basketball now. All right, guys, so let's talk about basketball now. We have the in-season tournament coming up, like the playoffs coming up. So the Knicks made the playoffs, which is our local team. But let's also talk about the Bucks, the Magic. They're facing off December 10th. Then the Knicks and the Hawks, December 11th. Thunder versus Mavericks, December 10th. And then the 11th, Rockets versus Warriors. So what's your guys' thoughts on this?
So, as a pick, I gotta go with Rockets. I'm not gonna lie. They've been on fire recently, being the 2 seed, have a great record, such a young team. Don't be surprised if they win this and then continue to win the chip after.
Sean, I would have to agree with you on the Rockets. I don't know about the Rockets winning the chip, but I definitely agree with you over Golden State. I don't think it's that big of a,
I'm gonna have to. I don't want to. I'm not agreeing with Sean because as a Warriors fan, I'm just gonna be self-biased here. The Warriors are right now on a 5-game skid. It's just bad. Like we haven't been able to. Like we were up in the final 2 minutes of that Nuggets game, in the final game of group play, up 6 with 2 minutes to go, and then we lost by either 6 or 4 at the end of that game. Our defense in our fourth quarter play the past couple games has just been horrendous.
Here's the simple thing with the Warriors. It is fundamentals. Steve Kerr doesn't know he doesn't know the difference between hot and cold. He subs in Brandon Podjemski, who only is good at taking charge fouls, and he gets 2 points and 5 rebounds, and then we take off Moses Moody off the court in the fourth quarter when he has 25, 5, and 4. I don't understand that. And, when we look at our podcast a few weeks ago, the Knicks were, Mikal Bridges wasn't going, 5 first-round pick worthy like he was traded for, but now the Knicks show some chemistry, and the big bodega is carrying them, and it looks like the Warriors and Knicks seasons have completely flipped.
I definitely agree with you about the Knicks. I mean, I really feel good about how they're playing right now, and if you just watch about one of the things that that Cat did, he was posted up against I think it was Mo Wagner of the Magic, and then he was and he just if you see him, he was all intimidating, and then he was I'm tired of this, and he just faded away for a jump shot, and I thought that was so funny, and
the clapping too.
yeah, and I really think that he was just a perfect fit, and I'm just happy, and I hope to see the Knicks get far in this cup.
No, I'm going to have to agree with you. I think the Knicks are probably one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. I know they've only won 3 in a row, but I think they've won 7 or 8 of their last 10. They dismantled what people were saying was the hottest team. Everyone was saying that the Magic was the hottest team, really good defensively. We blew the doors off of them. But, the Magic had to keep their starters in at the end of the game so they didn't get blown up by 37 points when we had our bench guys in. But yeah, no, I like what Tibbs is doing. I just don't want to run our starters into the ground. Jalen's got to get his gas. Cat's got to get some rest. Nice to see if Mitchell Robinson can come back soon, but I really like the way the Knicks are trending right now. They just got to stay healthy, and I think they could win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Knicks have been hot lately, going off of what Mr. J said. I mean, playing the Magic, who have won like 11 other past 12 before that game. I mean, look, you just got to give them credit at that point. Like, blowing the Magic out by 30 points. I mean, they are without Paolo Banchero, but still, I'm excited for the in-season tournament playoffs. I think it's gotten more known over the past year from last year, so I'm excited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, another thing about the tournament this year is that last year we saw like a lot of like really good teams like in the playoffs and the finals, like the Mavericks, like the Lakers and the Nuggets. Well, the Lakers and Nuggets were like obvious picks, but this year if you look at it, the Hawks and Bucks, who are the Bucks being the one seed, and especially after that terrible start they started with, and you know, we don't see the top two teams at least in the Eastern Conference, the Rockets being the number 2 team in the West. But that just shows that these games really are different than.
They made to the Eastern Conference Finals, right? And after that, they kind of just fell off. They went from like that to like the 8th seed 2 years in a row or something like that. And I really think that they have it going this year. And don't be surprised when they surprise some teams in the playoffs and the tournament.
Anybody else has anything to say?
Yeah, I hate the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, we all hate the Hawks, and I'm excited for that matchup. But if that's all for today, then we wish you guys all happy holidays, and
check out our Sports Talk interview with the MHS basketball players that we'll post soon.
Yep. See you guys later.